You saw my situation with my baby mama. It was very dramatic a while ago. And I didn't know how to navigate it well then. So anytime I was talking, my conversation was being put out of context because I didn't know better. I was also lashing out. I was like, what do you mean? No. And I'm like, eh. Then later things started going on. Yeah, but I've known Fred for the longest time. Yeah, I don't want to really get so much into it because it...
Maybe unajua watu wanajiuliza wewe umewaka na demo wa Facebook karibu sana. Yes. Watu wanajiuliza tunamuona tu social media akifurahi. Okay. Demo wa Facebook ukasirika.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I should say this. Walianza kuongea mbaya. So they started telling her, stop working with Obinna. Obinna ameisha. Sijui nini. Achana Obinna. She was told. So we sat down with the manager and everything, and she was very emotional about it. And I asked her and the manager, what do you guys think?
Working with the demo of Facebook, the biggest challenge on Facebook work na yeye ni gani?
Nyash. Hana. Hiyo ndo challenge.
Haya, sasa kama una watch hii and so umesubscribe to the YouTube channel and so you subscribe.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Martin Dean. I'm here with Nairobi TV. Now we are here privileged to have one of your favorite MC, one of your favorite comedian, one of your favorite hosts. Hizo majina zote ni zake. Na tunaongelea none other than Obinna.
Let me tell you how to introduce me. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to introduce me. So you say entertainer extraordinaire.
Entertainer
extraordinaire. I'm the only entertainer in Kenya who gets to do a couple of things. I MC, that's what most people know me about. I'm a comedian. Most people know me about that as well. TV, radio. I'm a musician. And now most people are getting to know me about that one as well now. Yes, I'm a father. I'm a creative. I'm a director. I'm a dancer. Hapo kwa dancing kidogo miaka ili nasikia kwa magoti. I'm not saying I'm old. I'm just saying kidogo kutwak tumepunguza. Yeah.
Anyway, Obinna, happy Father's Day. Today is we are celebrating happy Father's Day, and of course you are a father of 4, right?
Yes. No, I'm a father of the nation. Blood is 4. But I'm a father of a couple of them. See, I just adopted 2 other kids from the orphanage. They're in school. They're in Roca Preparatory. That is Promise and Rosemary. Then also I have other kids as well in the orphanage. I have very many children. Yes, but now wale niliza. Okay, wale niliza. Wale nili. They are 4. Yes. So happy Father's Day to me, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Okay, why did you choose? Because I saw on your page that you're celebrating Father's Day here at Avenue. It's called Avenue Healthcare. Yes. Apotheka. Yes. Maybe what made you to choose like this place to celebrate?
Okay, so when Father's Day was coming up, I'm normally very vocal and passionate about boy child because most of the time people don't really pay attention to boy child, and that one as well to do with mental wellness across the board. And gender-based violence. I'm always a champion for we stop gender-based violence. I'm a champion for mental wellness for everybody. Then I'm also a champion for boy child. We need to listen more to the boy child because tumewasahau. So in answer to the Father's Day was coming out, I was like, as a father, what is the best thing that anybody's going to do for me on Father's Day? I was like, they'll send me a WhatsApp message and tell me happy Father's Day. And I've gotten a couple of DMs and texts. Some will call. And that's it. And I was like, why would I also do the same? Like now I would get up and then text a few celebrities I know, happy Father's Day, then what else? So I was like, I want to do something extraordinary. And I was like, I'll go to a hospital and I will look for fathers in the hospital, from the staff to the patients, and I will award them for being fathers on Father's Day and celebrate them. And so I approached a couple of hospitals, and when I met the guys for Avenue and I pitched the idea, they were like, yeah, it's good, let's do it. And ta-da, here we are. Now ametukaribisha. So there's a branch in Nairobi, there's a branch in Thika and in Kisumu. And I was like, nikipeleka hii Kisumu, nasikia, wamepeleka tu watu wao. Unaona? If I do it in Nairobi watu ni mabosi. Zile za, mazee, man, you know, so nikasema wacha nikuje Thika. Yeah. Wacha nikuje Thika because Thika has always been my home. By the way, most events imefanya Thika, mi ukaribishwa sana. Thika, Narok, Kisii, Eldoret, hizi places hawasa nikaribisha, hata Mombasa. So I said, it's fine. So when I had the other branch in Thika, I said, that's where I'd like to begin. However, this activity, we are doing it across the board today. Nairobi branch is doing the same, and also the Kisumu branch is doing the same. So they are awarding fathers in the staff, from the chef to the stewards, to the security guards, to the doctors, to the nurses, to the bosses. And then on top of that, fathers are having lunch. You see now this setup is for lunch. So I'm going to have lunch with a couple of fathers to piga story kidogo kama fathers. Tujipongeze, tuambie maze guys we are trying, because most fathers hatuambiwangwi. Na tukiambiwa naambiwa kama by the kazi viti, then in a move. So that's what we are about. So today is happening in all the branches, but now you know there's only one Obinna. Ingekuwa na clone, huyo mwingine angekuwa Kisumu, mwingine angekuwa Nairobi. Yeah.
Na ukiangalia pia hapo nyuma unatetea boy child sana. Kuna post tuliweka pale ukasema mtakuwa mnaenda streetwise like tuseme Nairobi base sana kwa mambo ya boy child. Maybe what is the big challenge you faced in organizing all those activities?
Nobody cares for boy child. That's the biggest challenge. Even if you look at sponsors and partners, when people hear that you're doing something towards boy child, they shy off. Hawataki kuwa part of it, because most people always assume if you're doing something for boy child, it means you're fighting girl child. It's a misconception that most people take it. So anytime you say, I'm pro boy child, they say, oh, so you're against girl child. Bro, I've had, let me not mention the name. There's a movie, scripting, I want to do it. It's showing how baby daddies go through a lot, the present baby daddies. The good ones, because you also have some very terrible ones. The good ones, they go through a lot trying to be present in their kids' lives. I've been one of them. I've gone through a couple of my stories out there. Most people have seen it. So if you don't have the information, most baby mamas don't have the information, so then nothing is changing. And most baby daddies also don't have the information, so still nothing is changing. So I approached someone, I was like, listen, I want to create this, and I want you to help me write it and produce it and everything. And the person told me, I'll be a ghostwriter. Nitakusaidia kuandika chini ya maji. Unajua mazee tena jini kikuwa hapo, unajua tena mimi sitaki shida na madem. And I'm like, we don't have a problem with women. I always say respect women, love women, support women. I'm pro girl child. I have 3 daughters and I've adopted another one. Rosemary is also mine. So now I have like 4 daughters. I only have 1 son. You see. But now if you look at the other boys that I've adopted as well, I'm looking that we are losing direction. They don't have father figures. So if I don't start talking about it, nobody will. So I'm getting a couple of beating and I'm getting a couple of cold shoulders because it is something pro boy child. No, you guys are fighting girl child. And I'm like, no, we have empowered women who men don't know how to deal with them because nobody has empowered men. Si tunaambianga tu mwanaume kwa strong, suck it in. Tulia jikaze. Hakuna mtu anatuambia it's okay to cry, it's okay to talk, it's okay to feel like umechoka, it's okay to take some time off and rest and re-strategize. We don't have that. So I'm trying to do that. And the more I'm trying that, cold shoulders ni mingi. You know why? Because also most of the people that make decisions in most corporates are women. Before ifike kwa unapata CEO ama marketing team ama CSR team ama whatever team, women. Ili tu wasign hiyo kitu waseme Obinna nataka kufanya kitu for the boys. Yeah, let's sign. But if it's for the girls, hizo wani kifanya mi upata hivi immediately. So that's the biggest hurdle that I'm facing. But with time, I'll be the first one, then there'll be another one, then there'll be another one. In the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30 years, things will be different. We'll be treated equal. And what are major that boys are also human beings, and they also need the love and the care and the affection, and we also need guidance. Yes.
Niliona wengine wakisema ni mboka unapiga.
It is fine. I will do whatever I do with a pure heart. However you perceive it is entirely up to you. I don't need to explain my intentions to you. I explain them to God. Yep.
Maybe someone may ask him or herself that Obinna anatetea boy child sana. Maybe yes. Are you a victim of girl child harassment at one time in your life?
If you pay attention to my career and life, you'll get the answer to that. let's not talk about it today. Today is Father's Day. Let's go positive vibes. But if you look at my story, just Google me, man. My story is out there. You'll just see, and you'll see the trajectory. You'll see the long list of unhealed trauma, from childhood trauma to relationship trauma to employment trauma to life trauma. There's a lot of unhealed wounds that I'm coping with, and I'm trying to heal them with positivity. You know, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can.
True.
So that is what I'm focused on. And I don't want other men and other boys to fall through the same space. And I want to try and help other men or other boys who are going through the same spaces to come out of them. Because I've been in that. So there's a story, quick story. I think Burale is the one who says it most of the time. I think it's Burale, yeah. There's a man who was walking, fell inside a ditch. He started shouting, yo, 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 someone help me get out of here. So I don't remember how the story goes exactly, but what I remember most from the story was that there's another man who came and jumped inside the hole. And the other man was like, yo, Buddha, unaruka hapa ndani aje mazi? Sisi nimekwambia nimekwama. Sasa ukiruka hapa ndani na badala unisaidie na uko nje. Msa akamwambia, tulia baba. Nilikuwa kwa hii shimo pia mimi na nimejua penye tutakanyaga tukitoka. So once someone has been there and they've worked their way out, they're working their way out, amejua. So myself, there's a couple of things I know. I've never said I'm perfect by the. I always say I know if you're a man, learn to shut up, know when to shut up, know when to talk, know how to talk. You see. So when I find men in these holes, I get in there with them and I show them the way that I got out. You saw my situation with my baby mama. It was very dramatic a while ago, and I didn't know how to navigate it well then. So anytime I was talking, my conversation was being put out of context because I didn't know better. I was also lashing out. I was like, what do you mean? No. But later now in life, I know sometimes I shouldn't even have spoken. Should have just kept quiet, and then with time, the truth comes to light. Yes, but when I spoke, a lot of people said things about me because, you know, people relate with what they know. If I'm a baby daddy right now and I see some baby daddy being bashed somewhere, I'll automatically be on the side of the baby daddy. Like, no. Baby daddies, we are being ignored. But I don't have the information. But why am I siding with the baby daddy? Because I recognize or I identify with the baby daddy. So the same way, if any baby mama sees any baby mama outside there talking about something, they will identify with the baby mama. And the list goes on and on. And that is why mse wanduthi moja akigongwa na gari ama kwa accident, watu wanduthi ka 50 wana surroundingi because they identify with the nduthi hata akiwa on the wrong. Na kuna gari yako itachomwa bro. It happens like that. So there's always on the wrong. And even myself as a father, as a brother, as a son, as a friend, as an employee, as an employer, I'm learning. And now I'm reacting differently to a couple of things. I've seen things happening online. Some, you'll give them a cold shoulder. Some, you'll respond. And even when you respond, there's a nice way to respond. Some will be taken out of context. But like I said, I'm not responsible for how you understand it. So there's so much. Yeah.
I'm just moving away kidogo tukimalizia. You've lost one, I can say close, your mate, anaitwa Fred Omondi. Yes. And of course, poleni sana because comedy industry is now mourning. Si comedy peke yake tu, but generally Kenya is mourning. Yeah. Maybe you can let us know how well do you know Fred Omondi in
Wow. I've known Fred for a very long time. So when I was starting out, I used to go to National Theatre, and I think, was that the place where I met Fred? I think so. And later, I'm just trying to fast forward. So Fred liked what I was doing music-wise. Fred was a comedian. He was trying to get into music. So I used to be his wingman in music. We recorded a couple of songs. There's a song called Antonina, Wewe. And then we had another one called Gold Digger. Gold, gold, gold. Ale, ale. We recorded a couple of songs with him. And with the sister, she was called Baby Mo. And then Fred put me to be his wingman. So there's a time I used to live in his sitting room in Adams. Nilikuwa mtu wa mkono for a very long while. MCing in the clubs. Fred is the one I learned from him because Fred alikuwa ameshikilia industry ya club business. So I've known him for a very long time. I've worked with him. Tumekosana, make up, tumefanya nini. Back when he was passing, we were good. Yeah, even when he was going through a couple of things, I don't know about the others. I tried to help. I reached out. I brought it back in my wing. People didn't know about that because it was another side project we are doing, but there was just something that was just happening. And then we got the news that day. Yeah, I think Terence is the one who called me very early in the morning, and I couldn't pick. And I was like, what's up? Text. And then he told me, I was like, yo. So first I thought it's a prank. I'm like, eh. Then later things started going on. Yeah, but I've known Fred for the longest time. Yeah, I don't want to really get so much into it because it will get us to a different space. And today is Father's Day. Yeah.
Okay, tukimalizia tu maybe at some point unapata pale sana umekuwa ukisukuma sana, just moving away from Father's Day now, kidogo tu swali away from the context.
Okay.
Umekuwa ukisukuma sana demo wa Facebook pale, she has been a vibe, watu wamempenda,
Yeah.
kila kitu inaenda sawa. Maybe you can let us know how is the current, like the reception, how was the reception from the generally from Kenyans or fans?
Okay. So I'm pushing a couple of people. Demo Facebook is the
account.
face. Is the face, but I have so many people behind me. There is Mama County, there is Odumbe, there is Prince Chuck, there is DJ Weasel. Who else? No, the others are not creatives. The other ones are like directors, like in Onesmas, like in Caleb. There's Omosh, there's CK. There's a lot of people that I'm supporting in a side. We're putting them in a couple of places, pole pole. But now from the talent side, Demo Facebook is at the forefront. But there's Mama County, there's Chuck, there is Odumbe, and other young creators that we are pushing. However, the reception for Demo Facebook has been amazing. The reason is this: she is very talented. And the fact that she's very talented and very disciplined and very passionate about what she's doing, it's easy for me. You see, like the weekly show, when I hosted on Obinna show live and I noticed what people, the direction the conversation was going, I was like, let's do something. And the weekly show came and I wanted to put her in Kasipul, and Kasipul ignored the first shoot, the second shoot, the third shoot. Then I was like, okay, we'll just do it on Facebook. And it turned into a very different thing. And now people just wait. When it's late with one day, everybody's like, wait, pause video. People have really embraced her. And now we're even doing the tour. We're going around the country. We're starting with Narok, then Kisii, then there's Kitale, then there's Eldoret, then there's Mombasa. So we're doing a whole tour around the country, maybe 10, 11, 13 weeks. We're going to be back to back every weekend. We're in a different town. We're going with her, and we're going with a couple of comedians and a couple of musicians. It's been amazing. We are learning with her. We are improving on a few things here and there. And hopefully, by the end of the year, she'll be unrecognizable. She'll be so... And by the way, she's the one who's grooming Mama County. Yeah. So everybody in my team, if I bring you on, you also have to get something. It's like a pyramid scheme. So there's me, then I put Demo Facebook. But akona mguu yake, kuna Mama County, kuna that other ule Diamond Mwitu ule wana dance na huko kwa ghetto, then there's someone else. Mama County pia anashika mtu hivyo. Then hapa kando kuna Prince Chuck. Prince Chuck pia anashika 2-3. Then hapa kando kuna Omosh. Omosh ameshashika Caleb. Caleb atashika mtu hivyo. So everybody, if I empower you, you also have to empower someone else. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go through the country. We're bringing comedy, kucheka, non-stop. Obinna Show Live is also coming kwa ground. And it's going to be massive because watu wametukaribisha. And that's the plan. Yes.
Na maybe unajua watu wanajiuliza, wewe umewaka na Demo wa Facebook karibu sana. Yes. Watu wanajiuliza, tunamwona tu social media akifurahi. Demo wa Facebook ukasirika?
Oh, wow. I don't know if I should say this. Okay, kukasirika, I'm yet to see, but she's very emotional. She's very emotional. Yeah. That part I know for sure. Because most of us guys, myself also, I'm very emotional. Most of us people who are very happy and out there and outspoken, people never know that we have our moments where we have equal measures. Venye tuko high, our lows also really hit low. At kwangi katikati, either I'm too happy ama niko. Yeah, so she has her moments. But at the moment, I don't think she has anything kukasirika about when she's around me, because what I do with her when we are around each other is good vibes. Either we are eating some nice food, ama we having some nice conversation, ama I'm advising her, ama she's consulting on something, ama we are scripting something, ama we are shooting. Hatujai kwa ati sasa tuko sasa anaanza kukasirika aje? Kwani nini ndakuwa nimemfanyia ndio akasirike? But maybe anakasirikia huko na hawa si wengine. Yes, Miss Ju, hapa ni mapenzi tu. Mapenzi. You know that's my baby. Baby.
Maybe two last consecutive questions.
Yes.
Number one is how is the we can say you've received her, then you look at her parents.
Yes.
How are they reacting on that, on the relationship, on the
Walinikaribisha. I've spoken with the mom on phone, I've spoken with the dad as well on phone. Babake alikuja akasema nimekupea mtoto wangu. I'm like wait a minute, hold it right there. Nimeshajichukulia. Yeah, but yeah, they appreciate because they are seeing. You know, only, okay, let me not use that example. And let's say only a blind guy cannot see, but mention them. Walianza kuongea mbaya. So they started telling her, stop working with Obinna. Obinna ameisha. Sijui nini. Achana Obinna. She was told. So we sat down with the manager and everything, and she was very emotional about it. And I asked her and the manager, what do you guys think? Do you see the direction we are going? I've seen even people saying, you're using him on Facebook. I'm like, do you know how long I've been in the industry? Do you know what I've built before she came in the picture? Like what people are seeing now, I've been building it for the last 10 years. I've done all the TV shows and the radio, but you want to water it down into something now? And I saw something in her and I pulled her to my side. I was like, yo, let's do. And I did the same thing with Tumbili. And I've done the same thing with a couple of other people. You see, they'll mention when the right time comes. However, people will not see that because they want to water down the value of someone or a brand. So yeye aliambiwa vitu mingi juu yangu. Jana na Obinna, sijui Obinna nakutumia, sijui nini. And I was looking at, so even what the manager was telling me, the people who are talking, the person who was speaking like that has been in her life for the longest. Didn't do shit. You see, didn't empower her, didn't do anything, but she's always had the talent. Since I've known her, Nikimonanga too, I did with her the first interview, first time in Nairobi. I think I did Kula Kula show. So they were just looking and it was just, but you know also what we always say, Mambo ya God. Her time was just coming. Yeah, she was being prepared for what she's having now. Because also probably, if this happened 2 years ago, it will not be the same. So God was just like, go through all this so that when you'll find, you will know that this now, let me take. Because right now, if she messes it up, she will only have herself to blame. Because she's been in the cold, she's no longer in the cold. It's the same thing with every other person. Whether it is relationship, it is employment, is unaona msana say, "Mase, sina kazi." Maybe God is using that as an example. You see? And then when the right time comes, when you find the job, you will know the value. Like I'm seeing a couple of things that I'm getting in my life now, and I'm like, hey, if this thing came 2-3 years ago, I would not even see, bro, 2-3 years ago, I was not even talking the way I talk nowadays. I was not thinking this way, but change is inevitable. You see, the same thing of if you are not ready, you will think you're ready, but bro, if you're not ready, hata saizi upatie $1 million, you might not spend it the way you can spend it the next 2 to 3 to 4, 5 years.
Exactly.
So you'll think, I'm ready, but God's time. For example, let me use myself as an example. I've done music for the longest. I started doing music in high school. My YouTube, I have over, I think now it's going to maybe 60 music videos. I do audio plus video. That's just the music video. Now imagine the audios that I've done. But right now is when I do a music video, in one day it can hit 100,000 views. That has never happened before in my career. Not only Welo, Mambo ya Mungu, Welo, and the others that are coming through. But it has taken how many years? And I'm like, you guys realize I can sing now? But I'm like, God knows. And I even told people, if I will be celebrated as a musician or not, it will serve the purpose. Maybe I'm to be used as an example of resilience. Obinna, I give up. So someone else atajiambia nisi give up. There's an artist somewhere when you probably atafanya 1,000 songs. Then the 1,001 atakuwa so big. But kwa nini ata give up? Because ananiangalia anasema, Obinna jai. But if I give up, na mtu anasema kama Obinna may give up, who am I? So it's a lesson. And if I become big now as a musician and I transition from comedy and hosting and I'm just a musician, people say, Obinna alitoa mangoma 100 ndio akakuwa nini? Why would I give up? Still, I'll be still a good example. An example is an example. Whether it's a bad example or it's a good example. Yeah. So I always tell people, everything happens for a reason. You don't know why that is happening. Sometimes you can never understand other people. Because personally, I've been awesome all my life, bro. I know me, bro. I know what I've done. I know the careers I've built in the industry. Some big names. Let me not mention them here. They know themselves. I know the characters I've scripted, the jokes I've written even for people, the people I've put on, the people I've recommended for jobs, the people I've paid their bills for, the people I've taken care of. And besides that, I know the talent I've had, from comedy to music to creative writing to everything, to emceeing, all along. But most people are recognizing it now. It does not water down the person I was a year ago. I'm still the same person. I'm just improving, because now change is inevitable, like I said. I'm just improving, but I'm appreciating where I've been, because it's what put me where I am now.
Exactly. Na ukiwa na mtu obvious lazima ukuwe na ka challenge anasumbua ni mgumu. Maybe how the working with the demo of Facebook, the biggest challenge on Facebook work na yeye ni gani?
Nyash. Hana. Hiyo ndo challenge. Okay, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I know. Neither did I. Okay, I'm just messing with you. So, demo Facebook challenge. Okay, so the challenge tukianza alikuwa anaongea sana. Yeah. So we had to have a sit down and we balanced. You know, demo Facebook akiingia hapa, moto inawaka immediately. Moto inawaka na mutacheka throughout. So I had to sit down with her. We had to differentiate. So tukaanza ku fine tune. So nowadays she knows. Namwambianga
Funga.
They've not paid for a show. That is your work.
Exactly.
Polisi hazi ingia hapa anze kupiga tu marisasi. Yeah, daktari hazi anze kuingia hapa anze kutibu watu. Ananyamazanga tu. In case mna lipa consultation. Nini. So ma free performances niwaambia tuachane nayo. Siku hizi anaingia na anatulia. Unless the camera is rolling or we need to do something, ama once in a while tunaweza changamka tucheke ni nini, but the over performance for everybody all the time, niwaambia tukienda mtaani achana nayo. Kwa ploti umechekesha kila mtu. So she was so angry. Not angry, hungry. Yeah, she had the hunger for, she loves to do it. She loves to be, and that is her. Unajua hiyo acting, huyo ni yeye. So we are like, hey, there's a difference between them, Facebook and Mili. Punguza hapa. The rest, ako sawa. The rest, ako sawa. Yes.
Okay, malizia to a message to her, to your fans.
Okay. Message to baby. Nakulombo tov. Nitafute.
And all fathers outside.
Yeah, all the fathers, by the way. Happy Father's Day. Keep being an amazing father. This is for the present fathers. The ones who are not present, I know we can do better. I know it's not easy. Trust me, I know. But let's just keep on trying. For the fathers, most people don't appreciate us as much as we would appreciate to be appreciated. But if you look at the smile on your kid's face, it's enough. Usingoje msee akwambia. Angalia tu mtoto kama ako na furaha na venye ana smile akikuona when they come and hug you when you come home from work. Ama when you want to leave, they're like, Dad, do you have to go out and make me back? That is appreciation enough that we need as fathers to keep fueling us. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep being intentional fathers. Tuwache kuparent kama wazazi wetu. Things are changing, okay? Let's be more friendly to the kids. Then it'll make us understand them more, and it'll make them understand us more. It is the first time we're being fathers. We've never been fathers before. We've never lived before. So be easy on yourself. The fact that Obinna is doing it this way does not mean you have to do it that way. Every child is different. Every parent is different. Manage it the best way you know how. Do your best with a pure heart. Then the rest, God is going to do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you so much guys. Tumekuwa na pale na Obinna. And Obinna ulisema unahitaji vitu mbili uchukue Ambarai. Ulisema range, ukasema pesa, alafu Ambarai. Sasa umepata vitu zote.
Sikusema nahitaji vitu mbili nipate Ambarai. Nilisema hii mwaka niko na goals ngapi? 3. Range Rover, nyumba Nairobi na Ambarai. Na venye nilipost Range Rover nikasema I've already achieved all my
dreams.
However, not dreams, objectives. However you'll interpret that is entirely up to you. Because unaniuliza nani anakuambia sijampata? Yes. No, nani anakuambia sijampata? Yeah, so don't assume, don't ignore at ulisema utapata nini. Nani anakuambia? Muzi decide. Mumeongea na Ambare.
Chini ya maji vitu ziko sawa.
Chini ya maji ama Range Rover. Mimi sitaki noma na boda lakini nyinyi mkae tu mkijua my life is at a good place now. Mentally I'm in a good place. Yes, I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm working towards so many projects and they're doing good. I just started a new show called My Woman and it's doing amazing. It's on the channel called My Woman KE. I'm looking for a wife, looking for my Ambare. Then I also just started another show again called Safaris I'm a Bingwa, where it's airing on 5 TV stations, TV channels at the same time every Friday 7:30. You see it at NTV, you see it at KTN, you see it at CAS. There's another TV station here. Let me tell you that TV station just now. Okay, here you go. Yeah, we are on TV 47, NTV, KTN, Pandao TV and CAS TV at the same time. It's never happened before. I'm the first one to do it. It's called Safaris I'm a Bingwa, where I'm celebrating Mabingwa way to athletes. Our athletes do amazing things. They put Kenya on the map, but they're not celebrated as it should. Wanafika airport, wanapatiwa flower, then story inaishi hapo. So we're shedding a light on them, so watu wajue the struggles they've gone through and the lives they've gone through, number one. Then number two, also we're just giving them Nambia Buddha, we ni mnoma. So Safaris I'm a Bingwa. Then also the uncut version airs on Dakama Mili platform, airs on Team Kenya platform, and also on Obinna TV. So you can catch it over there. And also I'm really championing for boy child. This June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So I'm working on doing a men's mental health awareness walk on the 29th of June. I'm talking to Sakaja, the governor for Nairobi. We see if we can walk around CBD so people can start paying attention to boy child, to men. We are crying out, we need your help. So I'm also doing that one as well. My foundation, Obinna TV Foundation, where I'm very passionate about children. Me, I love children. So I'm working on a way to help people be able to adopt children and support them so that we have less children with less problems. Because unapata sangine umekuja hapa uko na 50 kwa mfuko na hiyo 50 sasa ukitumia kwa orphanage fulani huyo mtu atakula food siku 3. But wewe juu kwa zile asini 52, but because you don't have the information. So I'm working on that one as well. It's doing absolutely well. My kids are doing well in school, also health-wise. So at the moment, I'm in a good place. Obinna TV is doing well. You guys have really supported Obinna TV Extra, my kids' channel, the Obinnas. The show that we're doing with them on Facebook is in a good place. We just hit 100,000 subscribers on the weekly show. So we are in a good place.
Thank you.
Yes, tax tu kidogo lakini finance bill finance bill. But mambo iko sawa. Exactly. God is in control. Exactly. Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. Obinna, congratulations. May you...
Congratulations on what exactly?
On the good things that are happening in your life.
Sema to everything.
Ni mingi.
Because nowadays, I mean, someone says, Obinna, congratulations. I'm like, on what?
Una gari, nini, exactly. Baby. Vitu zote.
Yeah. Mambo imechemuka. Unajua sasa mimi nimeoa. I would like to say that I am happy. Okay, I'm married. Hapo kwa happy. Hapo kwa happy kidogo tricky nimekaliwa. Lakini mwanaume akikaliwa unajua sasa wacha niseme mambo mingi sana juu narudi kwa hiyo nyumba. Naambiwa ongea venye ulikuwa unaongea kwa TV. Yes. Sisi tuko tayari kuanza kukula. So these are the men that we are gonna be having lunch with. It's Father's Day. Hawa ni fathers. Kuna wale wamekuja na watoto wao. Wamefikiria ni Children's Day. But you know, fathers, I know that most of the time when we are with our kids, hatuwezangi waacha tukozile twende mazee. Dad, they always say this thing. It's only your dad who wants to be successful more than them. And trust me, it is true. Yeah, let me not get into many details. Yeah, because we're about to have lunch with fathers here at Avenue Hospital. All the staff, from the stewards to the chefs to the doctors to the nurses to the security guards, wote wako hapa nataka kula lunch pamoja tupige story kama fathers. Wamama mumeponea. Ingekuwa ni Mother's Day. I could have spoiled you thoroughly. but today because ni Father's Day tunaambiana tu happy Father's Day alafu yeah,
asante
thank you
sana for your
thank you
time. Thank you so much guys. I've been your host Martin Dean. Until next time, bye bye.